thanks for joining me again. If you haven't seen one of the videos yet, my name is Hillary Statham and I'm a kindergarten teacher in Tennessee. And today we are going to be working on various types of text features. That sounds kind of hard, but you know what? I think you already know how to do this. If you don't, it's something that you can learn quickly and you can practice it every time that you read with your parents or your teacher or your little brothers or sisters, or when you read to your stuffed animals or your pets. You should be doing that. Make sure you're reading to your stuffed animals. Make sure you're setting up and having a little classroom, just like Miss Statham used to do when I was little. I love to play school, and that's a great time to do that when you're in kindergarten. So practice reading and pointing out the things that we're going to learn today with all of those family members. All right, let's get started. I want to start by showing you what our objective is. It's that I can identify the front and back cover of a book. And when you know how to do that, we're going to make it a little bit harder. And we're also going to learn where the title page, and if a book has a table of contents, I want you to be able to find that. Now, let's start with one of my very favorite books. Let me just give you a little peek of it. Are you ready? Ooh, do you know what book that was? Look again. Boop. You know what book that was? I'm going to give you another sneak peek. Are you ready? Did you figure it out? Now, if you're in Miss Statham's kindergarten class, you know what book that is. Llama Llama Red Pajama. Llama Llama Red Pajama is written by one of my favorite authors, Anna Dewdney. She's fabulous. She's an author and an illustrator, which means she wrote the words and she drew the pictures for this book. And I have always loved reading her books with my children. Now, I want to ask you, what part of the book is this? You said front cover, you got it. The front cover is an important part of the book because it keeps the book safe. It's nice and sturdy. If you had a book that was just made up of these kind of pages, they might get messed up easy, right? But the front cover helps keep it safe, and you'll always find the title and the author and illustrator's name on the front cover of the book. Now, this is the front cover. What part of the book is this? If you said back cover, you got it. So the front cover and the back cover. But what part of the book is this? I see the author and illustrator. I see the title of the book and the publisher. You know what part of the book that is? If you said spine, you got it. This is the spine of the book. It helps hold the book together. And so I want you to lean over and feel the spine going all the way down the middle of your back. And the spine helps hold other bones together. It's a very important part of your body. So feel the spine. See if your little brother or little sister, mom or dad, or another parent or family member in your house will let you check for their spine. See if you can find their spine. All right, very good. Now, let's look at another part of the book. I love to look at these first pictures. Sometimes when you open up a book, you'll see a clue of what might happen in this book. Now, this book kind of looks like a patchwork quilt. That's a little clue about this story. Now I am here on this page, and what is this? This is called the title page. The title page is so important. If anything happened to the front or back cover or spine, I would still know what book this is. And the title page has the title, the author and illustrator, which this time Anna Dewdney did both of those jobs. And then we always have the publisher. Now, inside the book, you may find a little dedication. And so she has dedicated this to her own little llamas. Then you're going to find the pictures. Now, we need to know the difference between a picture and a word. And do you know the difference between a word and a letter? All right, let me put a letter up. That would be a letter. Now let's see it as part of a word. Okay, a lot of times the word is longer, and right? Except for the letter I. The letter I can also be the word I, or the letter A can also be the word A. Sometimes we say when we're reading. Have you ever heard that? So let me show you. Llama Llama Red Pajama reads a story with his mama. Or I can say, Llama Llama Red Pajama reads a story with his mama. So sometimes we use a or a. All right, so I gave you some tips on finding different parts of the book. Now I'm going to show you a book and see if you know what part it is. Look at this. Groovicorns in the City. This even has sequins that you can turn. I bet you like playing with those. What part of the book is this? If you can't think of the word, lean over and feel yours and that will help you. If you said spine, you got it. This is the spine of the book. It helps hold the book together. Now, what part of the book is this? Front cover. You got it. And this one? The back cover. Now, there's one more part I want to ask you about. I'm looking for clues. I like to look through the book for clues. What part of the book is this? That is the title page. Very good. The title page is right here. Very good. All right, one more book. Let's do a lightning round. Are you ready? What part of the book is this? You said spine. You got it. And this is the front cover. If you haven't read the Danny books, these are so good. You get to choose your own adventures in these stories. Makes it really neat. All right, what part of the book is this? If you said back cover, you got it. Front cover and back cover. Now let's open it up. I see some clues. And this is the title page. And I actually met the authors of these books, and they wrote a special note to my daughter Heidi in here. Isn't that neat? They're the ones that wrote the book and wrote a special note to Heidi in there. All right, so you've got the front cover, the back cover, the spine, and the title page. Oops, here we go. Now, I want to give you a little challenge tonight. Can you go through your books and look for the front covers, the back covers, the spines, and the title page? And I also want you to look for the difference between letters, words, and pictures. Now, if you have some nonfiction books, some books that are about facts in real life, you may see some other things like a table of contents or a glossary or captions that go along with the photographs. So ask your parents for help looking at those books too. Have a great rest of the day, guys, and I'll see you next time.